Today's video is going to be about creating groups in Classroom Manager for Study Island. With these groups, you can create assignments, you can use the classroom response systems, you can even contact parents of students within that group. Your groups can be smaller for small individualized groups. Your groups could be your entire class. It just depends on what you make it. But the first thing you do is go to Class Manager. Once you get into Class Manager, you are going to see you've got any groups that you've already created. So as you create these groups, the groups will show below. You're going to choose Add a New Class, and when you do, the students that are enrolled in your school, the different grade levels will show down here. Up here, I need to name my class. So let's say I'm going to create a math group, and my group is working strictly maybe on multiplication. And so I want to make sure that I am giving them assignments that have to do with multiplication. Over here, I'm going to choose to override the school preferences so that if I want to change any of the school preferences here, I can for my group. And here, I really don't want this particular group getting into game mode, so I'm going to say no during school hours. If I change that, though, I have to realize that it will change for everything. That means if they have other teachers that want them to play game mode, that it will impact those teachers as well. I'm going to go down to my students, and I'm going to choose, maybe I have a mixed age group, and I want all my third graders to be practicing multiplication, so I'm going to click all of those students doing it. But also I have a few fourth graders in my fourth grade group that I also would like to practice multiplication lessons. So I'm going to choose just Charlie Brown to do that. And when I do that, I then am going to click Save, and those students are now saved within my group. Within that group, you can see the class was created, and in that group, my math group multiplication, here's where I start going in and I create assignments and I add the assignments. This is where I can do the parent notification, and I would just simply update the email, and that way parents could get information. And then you can watch the other video on creating classroom response systems and using those systems with your groups. And this video is about creating your groups in Study Island.